This is a review on set 75636, the Windmill Village Hut from LEGO One Piece. This is the small set in the first wave of One Piece sets. I'm a little late to the review, but it's not that big of a deal. Comes with 3 minifigs, recommended for ages 8 and plus, 299 pieces, and it should be a pretty interesting set. It's an interesting small starter set, so we'll get right into the minifigs. So first up, we have Monkey D. Luffy, young Monkey D. Luffy to be specific. He comes with a couple accessories, a straw hat. It doesn't come with the hair mold that comes in the 2 biggest sets of the wave. And he also comes with a gum fruit, which gives him his stretchy powers. He has really nice detail on his small shirt, a lot packed in for just a small minifig. He also has a second crying face print for like when Shanks gets his arm bitten off and stuff. And his front face print is a really like happy-go-lucky, kind of like normal monkey. Okay, for our next minifig, we have Shanks. He comes, for his accessories, he comes with a really nice hair mold for the straw hat. He comes with a nice pirate sword, typical of like the old pirate sets and stuff. Focus. Sorry about that. For torso, I really like his printing. He has a nice buttons, nice open torso. Belt is nice. No arm or leg printing, not really needed though. He comes with a fabric cape. Back printing is also nice. I love the little overhang on his belt, even if you don't really see it. And then he comes with a second facial expression, a more angry facial expression. And then his front facial expression is a pretty normal grin. It's on most figures. Next we have Makino. She's a really good figure for like not such a popular character. She has a second, more happy facial expression. Her hair is one of the old. She doesn't really come with any accessories. I guess some of the things in the set you could count as her accessories, but not really needed. I wish the dress had like a little bit of wrinkle printing, or like some kind of more segue just from like red to gray. Because I think like it's interesting, but otherwise I don't think it's a bad figure at all. It's not really detailed, not really needed to be, but yeah. For side builds, we have the boat that Luffy gets like stranded on. It has this little chain to connect to the main build. Comes with oars and a box for the gum fruit. I think it's nice. I'm glad it was included. And then it can attach just like that to the set. So you know, it's with the set. We'll take that off for now. For the main build, the roof can come off and you can get a nice like access in the main room for the bartender. There's a lot of really great details, like the buoy right here is a really nice addition. The party sign, a lot of stickered details, so kind of not too happy about that, but for a small set it's not that big of a deal. You have a surfboard right here that has the menu on it. All of this is stickered. It's kind of annoying. I'm not great with stickers, so that's why it's a little bit annoying. You have the tree. I really like this tree build. It uses, let's take this off really quick. It uses this really cool building technique with this half like coconut piece for the bottom. I like the contrast of colors and stuff. So I think that's a really nice like fun build. Let me just put that back on really quick. Shit. It's like breaking. For the roof, I love this building technique. I love like how it looks. It just looks cool and like ragged, and it just sets on top of there like that. You have a couple stools, the main bar with a couple cups, mop and stuff in the back. Over here, so I have the rest of the things, but you can plop this off and you can put all your wanted posters. I got this one from this set, but it's really like clever way to show like the collection of wanted posters, and I hope for season 2 when you get a second wave you get like similar to that. You got a little crab down here. I love this like the way that these are connected, so you have the main part and then this little plate connects from the bottom of the beam to the bottom of like under. So yeah, a lot of really nice building techniques there. The bridge is also really nice, just nice and detailed. It's a good small set. So for my final thoughts on it, I do like how small it is and stuff. But I wish for the smallest set of the wave to get people more into the theme it would have included a little bit more like iconic characters, at least to the live action show, because a lot of people buying this aren't going to be like day one One Piece fans. It's going to be the people getting into the theme. So I wish they had some more iconic characters with like their iconic suits. And I wish that the like hat mold for Luffy included his hairpiece. I get why they didn't, because they try to keep the set small and stuff. But I just wish that like that wasn't included in only the two biggest sets of the wave. But yeah, I do enjoy the set. I think it's a nice little display piece. Not the most play features, but a nice display piece for like stuff. I also really enjoy the collection board, just as like a side thing that isn't really included. Like you can take that off and keep it off and stuff if you want. I just think it's a nice set, and I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and stay tuned for more.